Today I want to talk about how to deploy a smart contract with Foundry without copying any private keys. You maybe remember the Truffle dashboard if you've been around smart contract development long enough. Truffle is now sunset, and unfortunately also the dashboard is gone. The dashboard was a sweet little component that allowed routing a local RPC through the browser, so that you can use the browser's wallet, such as MetaMask, to sign transactions. And I used that a lot when it was still around, and I'm very, very sad that this got sunset. So I built my own, and I called it Foundry Dashboard, because I use Foundry a lot recently. And in the first incarnation of the Foundry Dashboard, I basically just connected the browser with the browser wallet to a little server component that opens an RPC locally, so you can route something via WebSockets onto the browser and then sign it. And in the current incarnation, I actually integrated an EIP-7702 sponsoring, so you don't need to have any ETH on Sepolia, in collaboration with Candide. Now let me show you how that works. You install that whole package via npm install. It's a Node package. It's available on Node, and it's called Foundry Dashboard for now. And in that version that I'm going to test right now, that is version 2.0.2. If you want to follow along directly, or you can just install it with npm install-g for a global install, Foundry Dashboard. That will install Foundry, and then all you do is Foundry Dashboard. That one will do two things. It will open a WebSocket listener on localhost 3001. So Foundry can interact with that one. And that will also open a website. And just have to look behind the camera. It will show a little green icon if the WebSocket connection works between the website and the Foundry Dashboard. Now let me show you the browser wallet first. I have connected my MetaMask here with this website, and that is my address. So I can run Forge script and then my Foundry script here. And the RPC URL is localhost 3001/API/RPC. I want to broadcast. My sender is this one, so the script will act as this address. And then I also tell Foundry that it's already unlocked because I'm going to use my browser wallet as the signer. I can copy this and I can paste it over here. Now, one thing you might want to make sure is to start the Foundry dashboard inside a Foundry project where the out folder is. Because what will happen is it will try to decode any of the requests that come along with the JSON files, with the ABIs in the JSON files of the Foundry project. So it can show you nice little labels for your transactions. That particular Foundry project is one that I'm using for my courses. It is nothing spectacular at the moment. I'm just trying to deploy an ERC20 token that I'm using to explain something in my educational courses. But for the sake of our tutorial, it is really just an ERC20 token. It doesn't do anything much than creating an instance of this platform credits token and gives ownership to the message sender. Now, when I run this, it will route it through this Foundry dashboard, and you can see the RPC calls coming in. And what I get on the website is a proof in wallet, and it will open my MetaMask, which is connected to Sepolia, and I can confirm these transactions because I have Sepolia ETH. Now, I do know that a lot of people have an issue with getting Sepolia ETH because the faucets are broken, or you get not enough, or all of these issues will go away when you use the EIP-7702 sponsored method. That was done now in collaboration with Candide. They are running a bundler paymaster infrastructure, and they were so kind to sponsor a paymaster on Sepolia to pay for transactions, so you don't need to have any ETH in your wallet. The problem is the authorization of EIP-7702 is not supported by MetaMask for various reasons, which I don't want to elaborate now. So the solution to that is I'm creating a local account here with a private key that you can or don't have to persist in local storage when you reload that page. And what will happen is it will take this private key, it will authorize this account to use an on-chain wallet, a simple 7702 account on-chain wallet from ETH Infinitism with a tiny change so that you can also deploy contracts through that wallet. So the message sender of the contracts will be this address. Now, if I run it, just to be clear, this address here is unused and it doesn't have an ETH balance. So if I go back and I run my script with this address instead, I should be able to run that through the bundler infrastructure as a user operation. And so it will take this transaction, it will convert it into a user operation to be used with EIP-7702. Then it will sponsor it with the paymaster. Then the bundler will send this transaction to the blockchain. And then the blockchain will take the on-chain wallet and pull it into this address, authorize this on-chain wallet to be used inside this address with the new EIP-7702 method. And then it will run the transaction through this on-chain wallet. Now the result is that this address, which has nothing to do with me, is going to interact with the entry point V08. And internally, let me switch to advanced mode, it will create this contract for us. And at the end, we are also parsing these logs, so Foundry will know what contract is created, which is this one. Now, I do want to emphasize that everything here is very early stage. I do this in my free time, but I still hope it's very useful to some of you who are struggling to get Sepolia ETH. Currently, I'm looking for feedback. If you like it or not, let me know. And what kind of features you are missing, trying to get it more stable. So if you have any issues, just file an issue, ideally with something I can reproduce. Yeah, and that's it.